feels real. The warmth of sunlight, the sharp intake of breath, the weight of the world.
We trust these sensations, but our senses are easily fooled. Sometimes, reality seems to flicker.
What if the universe is not physical, but an advanced computer simulation, a grand illusion? This isn't science fiction. It's the simulation hypothesis. Leading minds believe the evidence is mounting. Tonight, we investigate the glitches, the code, and the possibility that we are not the players, but the played. Look at our recent past. In decades, our simulations evolved from simple lines to vast, photorealistic worlds. It is certain that, given time, our simulations will become indistinguishable from physical reality.
If this is possible, we face a disturbing probability. An advanced civilization has already achieved it.
This is Nick Bostrom's simulation argument. It's not about glitches. It's a statistical trilemma.
Option 1. Extinction. Civilizations collapse before they develop the power to simulate reality.
Option 2. Apathy. Advanced civilizations have the capability, but choose not to run simulations. But if civilizations survive, and if even one chooses to run simulations, the third option is unavoidable.
Option 3. We are almost certainly living inside a simulation right now.
Why? An advanced civilization wouldn't run just one simulation. They would run billions for research or entertainment.
The number of simulated minds would vastly outnumber the biological minds in base reality.
Statistically, it is overwhelmingly likely you are the simulated majority, not the rare original. The statistics are compelling. But the most unsettling evidence is found in the laws of physics. At the deepest level, reality behaves bizarrely. The quantum realm defies intuition. Things only exist when we look. This is the measurement problem. Why would the universe care if we are watching? Physics cannot explain this. But if the universe is a simulation, this behavior isn't strange. It's an optimization strategy. In video games, rendering the entire world constantly is expensive. It overwhelms the processor. So, the engine optimizes. It only renders what the player is currently observing. The rest remains unrendered. Quantum mechanics may be the universe's rendering engine. Reality is generated on demand, only when observed. If the universe is a computer, it must have rules. It must have limits. Finite memory, maximum speed. We observe these limits. The speed of light. The absolute, universal speed limit for information. In a simulation, this limit is the maximum processing speed, the universe's clock speed. If reality is digital, it cannot be infinitely smooth. It must be pixelated. It must have a resolution. Physics gives us the Planck length, the smallest measurement possible, the pixel size of the universe. This supports digital physics, the idea that the universe is made not of matter, but of information, bits. Physicist James Gates found something startling within the equations of supersymmetry. Computer code. Not just any code. Error-correcting codes. The same type used to prevent data corruption in our computers.
Why would the fundamental laws of the universe contain mechanisms designed to maintain the code?
The simulation hypothesis also offers elegant solutions to the grandest mysteries of the cosmos. Consider the fine-tuning problem. Our universe operates under physical constants that are precisely calibrated. These constants appear exquisitely balanced to allow for complex matter, stars, and ultimately, life. If these values were slightly different, the universe would be a wasteland. No stars, no planets, no life.
Why did we get so lucky? Did we win the cosmic lottery? Or were the parameters deliberately set?
The simulation hypothesis suggests the latter. The parameters were input by simulators to create an interesting universe.
Then there is the Fermi paradox. The unsettling silence of the cosmos.
The universe is ancient and vast. Alien civilizations should be everywhere. So, where is everybody? If we are in a simulation designed just for humanity, a planetarium hypothesis, the paradox dissolves. Rendering a universe full of life is computationally expensive. Why waste processing power on the unseen? The vast universe we observe might just be a sophisticated skybox, a backdrop painted on our reality.
If we are in a simulation, can we prove it? Scientists are actively searching for ways to test the hypothesis.
They are looking for computational shortcuts or errors, anomalies that reveal the underlying code.
One approach analyzes high-energy cosmic rays. If space-time is a grid, the rays should align with the grid lines. Finding such an alignment would be empirical evidence that reality is artificial.
A smoking gun.
But proving it is difficult. Critics argue the hypothesis is untestable, unfalsifiable. If the simulators are advanced, they could detect our experiments, pause the simulation, and edit the results. They could even rewrite our memories of the discovery. We would never know we found the truth. The hypothesis leads to a mind-bending possibility. If we create simulations, so can our inhabitants. A vast chain of realities. Simulations nested within simulations, like Russian dolls, stretching down endlessly. Each subsequent simulation would have less computing power than the one above it. The resolution degrades.
Where do we stand in this chain? Near the top, in high fidelity, or near the bottom?
It could be, as they say, turtles all the way down. An infinite regression with no discernible base reality. What does it mean if the hypothesis is true? If our lives, our choices, our emotions are products of code? Many argue it changes nothing. If the simulation is perfect, it is functionally equivalent to reality. Our consciousness is experiencing this existence. If the pain feels real, if the joy feels real, it is our reality.
But it opens the door to darker possibilities. That the simulation has a purpose we cannot comprehend.
And the terrifying possibility the simulation could be paused, edited, or simply turned off.
It forces us to confront the simulators. Who are they? Researchers? Artists? Or indifferent gods playing a game?
As our technology advances, we may soon face this choice. We will become the simulators. When that day comes, what ethical responsibilities will we have to the conscious minds we create?
The evidence remains inconclusive. The statistics are powerful. The physical parallels are eerie, but they are not proof. The simulation hypothesis remains the ultimate thought experiment, forcing us to question everything. Whether in a biological cosmos or a digital construct, consciousness is the most profound reality we possess. The mystery isn't just out there in the cosmos. It is within us. It is us.
Perhaps the purpose of our existence is to understand our reality, to find the edges of the map.
Some suggest if we live an interesting life, if we push boundaries, we make the simulation worthwhile. Whatever the truth, the universe we inhabit is complex, profoundly beautiful, and deeply mysterious. So the next time you feel the warmth of the sun, or look up at the night sky, ask yourself, are you observing the fundamental reality?
Or are you simply looking at the screen?